There is a moment in the life of every special person, a moment when something in the universe changes. As if an invisible veil began to slowly lift, revealing a reality that had always been there but that you couldn't see. Have you ever felt that? That unexplainable feeling that you are different? That there is something inside you waiting to awaken? If you are watching this video now, it is not by coincidence. You were guided here. The universe conspired so that at this exact moment, at this exact second, you would be here. Because now you are ready. The signs were always there. That sharp intuition that often saved you from difficult situations. The vivid and recurring dreams that seem more real than reality itself. The feeling that you came to this world with a greater purpose. The strong feeling of déjà vu. The ability to feel the energies of the people around you. The inexplicable knowledge of things you have never studied. All of these are signs of your divine gifts emerging. Gifts that were strategically hidden until this crucial moment of your journey. Today, for the first time, you will discover why God hid your true identity and your divine superpowers. Why was it necessary to keep these extraordinary abilities a secret, protected, until this very moment in your life? What I am about to reveal may seem disturbing to some, liberating to others, but transformative for all the chosen ones. Get ready to awaken. Let's start with the first and perhaps most important revelation about your hidden gifts. Your powers were deliberately hidden for your own protection. Imagine a newborn receiving the keys to a powerful car. Without the knowledge, maturity, and necessary control, this power would be not only useless, but potentially destructive. In the same way, the divine gifts you carry since birth had to wait for the right moment to emerge. The negative energies of this world constantly seek to drain and manipulate the power of the chosen ones. If you had full awareness of your abilities from the beginning, you would have become an immediate target for forces seeking to corrupt your light. Observe your own past carefully. How many times have you felt differently misunderstood, as if you didn't completely belong to this world? That feeling was not alienation, it was recognition. Your soul always knew that you were a guardian of extraordinary gifts. In moments of deep silence, can you feel that energy pulsing inside you? That warmth that spreads from your center to all your extremities when you are truly connected. This is not imagination. It's your power beginning to awaken because you have now reached the state of consciousness necessary to receive it. The first universal law of the chosen is this. Power only manifests when the vessel is prepared to receive and protect it. Your second crucial revelation. Your spiritual DNA was programmed to activate at precise stages. There is a specific coding within your energetic structure that determines when and how your gifts will manifest. Like a flower that only blooms in the exact spring, your powers are governed by celestial cycles and your own spiritual evolution. The ancient esoteric texts have long described this phenomenon as the sacred sequence, a divine pattern of awakening that cannot be rushed or manipulated. Each chosen being possesses a unique sequence like a spiritual fingerprint. Think of the great mystics and visionaries in history. Tesla, Einstein, prophets, and ancestral seers all experienced a moment of activation that changed not only their lives, but the course of humanity. They were not born with full access to their gifts. They reached the stage of activation. You are experiencing this activation now. Those synchronicities that have been occurring in your life, the repeated numbers, the casual encounters with people who change your perspective, the moments of sudden clarity are all indicators that your spiritual DNA is awakening. The second universal law of the chosen. Activation occurs in the perfect sequence, neither a moment before nor a moment after what the cosmos has determined. Third, fundamental revelation. You were born with a unique energetic signature that connects you directly to the universal source. This connection is your true superpower. While many spend their entire lives trying to establish a spiritual connection, you were born with a direct channel. This channel, however, needed to be protected and kept dormant until your consciousness was ready to manage it. Think of this channel as a direct phone line to the divine. If this line were always open without you knowing how to use it properly, you would be overwhelmed by the volume of information and energies. The chosen ones, like you, possess extraordinary sensitivity. You have probably already noticed your ability to feel what others are feeling, to perceive hidden intentions, to pick up on energies in spaces that others consider empty. This hypersensitivity is the first sign of your unique connection. When you have vivid dreams or premonitions, it is not coincidence or imagination. It's your channel gradually opening, allowing information from the universal source to flow into your consciousness. Now take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. Feel the pulse of your own energy field. This is your unique signature. No one else in the universe has exactly this configuration. It is your divine fingerprint. The third universal law of the chosen. Their connection to the source is unique and irreplaceable, a gift that transcends time and space. Now, before we proceed with the next transformative revelations, I need you to do something crucial. This moment of pause is not just an interruption. It is an integral part of your awakening. If the truths revealed so far have resonated deeply with your being, if you felt that shiver of recognition upon hearing about your unique energetic signature, then you are definitely one of the chosen ones who is awakening. The next step in your awakening journey is to connect with our community of the chosen. Subscribe now to the To Be and To Exist channel, turn on notifications, and leave a like on this video as an energetic sign of your presence. This seemingly simple action creates a vibrational signature that connects your energy to the energies of other chosen ones who are awakening around the world. This energetic network is essential for strengthening your newly discovered gifts. Now let's continue with the next revelation that many seek their whole lives, but few have the privilege to find. Fourth essential revelation. The obstacles in your life were strategically placed to strengthen your latent gifts. Those moments of deep difficulty, pain, and challenge that you faced were not punishments or cruel coincidences. They were carefully orchestrated catalysts to activate specific potentials within you. Each challenge you faced served as a spiritual exercise for a particular gift. The losses taught deep empathy. The moments of solitude cultivated her intuition. The periods of confusion strengthened her inner clarity. The injustices sharpened his discernment. Look back on your life and identify the 3 biggest challenges you have faced. Now observe carefully. After each of these difficult periods, did you not develop new insights, new skills, a deeper understanding of the universe and the people around you? Diamonds are formed under extreme pressure. In the same way, their divine gifts needed the pressures of life to crystallize into their most powerful form. If you could see your timeline from above like a cosmic observer, you would see a perfect pattern of growth. Each fall followed by a higher rise. Each darkness followed by a brighter light. The fourth universal law of the chosen. Obstacles are not impediments, but ladders to higher levels of consciousness and power. Your fifth transformative revelation. You have the ability to manipulate reality through focused consciousness. This is perhaps the most extraordinary of all his superpowers, the ability to influence the quantum field through the conscious direction of his energy. Modern science is just beginning to understand what the chosen ones have always intuitively known. Reality is malleable. When you direct your consciousness with clear and aligned intention, the very fabric of reality responds. Have you ever experienced this without realizing it? Those moments when you deeply wished for something and miraculously the circumstances aligned to bring it to you. The coincidental encounters with people who had exactly what you needed. The solutions that appeared at the perfect moment when you were focused on a problem. This is not luck or coincidence. It's your power of co-creation in action. This ability has been kept dormant until now because it requires an extraordinary level of responsibility and wisdom. Imagine giving a child the power to manifest anything they desired. It would be chaotic and potentially dangerous. Now that you have reached the necessary level of awareness, this gift is gradually activating. You will begin to notice an increasingly strong correlation between your focused thoughts and the events in your external reality. The fifth universal law of the chosen. Reality is a mirror of your focused consciousness, and you have the divine power to shape it. If you feel like you are always in search of the next video, the next teaching, the next revelation, you might be running away from the most important truth. Everything you need is already within you. Stop for a moment. Breathe deeply. Allow yourself to be fully present in this sacred moment of self-discovery. Before we proceed further on this transformative journey, I have an important message for you. Pay close attention, as this could make all the difference in the complete activation of your divine gifts. Now that we are energetically realigned, let's continue our journey. What comes next can literally transform your understanding of who you truly are. Keep your mind open and your heart receptive, for we are about to enter the core of your true divine identity. Sixth powerful revelation. You have an energy protective field that is expanding now. Throughout your life, you have been protected by an energy shield that prevented negative interference in your spiritual development process. This shield, invisible to the common eye but perceptible to other awakened beings, is now expanding as part of your activation process. Have you ever had that feeling of being protected in dangerous situations? Moments when, for some inexplicable reason, you escaped unscathed from circumstances that could have been disastrous. It wasn't luck or coincidence. It was your protective shield in action. This energy field has two primary functions: to protect you from energies that could interfere with your awakening, and to filter the spiritual information that reaches you, allowing only those that you are ready to process. As your gifts expand, this protective field also strengthens. You will begin to notice that certain people, situations, or environments that used to drain your energy no longer affect you in the same way. This is not a coincidence, it's your shield strengthening. You will also notice an increasing ability to discern between truths and falsehoods, between authentic and manipulative energies. This is your protective field refining your ability to filter information. The sixth universal law of the chosen. Their divine protective field expands proportionally to the activation of their gifts, ensuring safety during their awakening. Seventh, transformative revelation. You have the ability to heal through your energetic presence. Among the deepest gifts granted to the chosen is the ability to catalyze healing in oneself and others through their mere presence. This ability transcends conventional methods operating at the quantum and energetic levels. Have you ever noticed how some people feel better just by being around you? How often do strangers feel compelled to share their problems with you and leave those conversations feeling lighter and renewed? This happens because your energy field is naturally aligned with the healing frequencies of the universe. Like a perfectly tuned instrument, you resonate with the vibrations of universal healing. This gift has remained latent until now because it requires an extraordinary level of inner balance. A healer who is not centered can absorb the negative energies of those they seek to help, causing harm to themselves. Now that you have reached the necessary level of energetic stability, this gift is awakening. You will begin to notice your ability to positively influence the physical, emotional, and spiritual health of those around you. The seventh universal law of the chosen. Their presence has the power to realign disturbed energy fields, restoring them to their natural state of harmony. Eighth crucial revelation. You have the ability to transcend linear time. Among the most mysterious gifts of the chosen ones is the ability to perceive beyond the limitations of chronological time. This expanded perception allows glimpses of what others would call past and future, revealing the true simultaneous nature of existence. The déjà vu experiences you have had throughout your life were not failures in your perception. They were moments when your gift of temporal transcendence briefly activated, allowing you to perceive the cyclical nature of reality. The deeply vivid dreams that seem to show places you've never been or events that haven't occurred yet are manifestations of this gift. Your consciousness during the dream state has greater freedom to navigate beyond the constraints of linear time. This gift has been kept dormant because it requires an extraordinarily expansive mental structure. The perception beyond linear time can be extremely disorienting for an unprepared consciousness. Now that you have reached the necessary level of mental expansion, this gift is gradually awakening. You will begin to notice insights about future events, a deep understanding of cyclical patterns, and an increasing ability to access knowledge that transcends your linear personal experience. The eighth universal law of the chosen. Time is a perceptual construct, not an absolute limitation, and you have the divine ability to navigate beyond it. Ninth transformative revelation. You have a purpose encoded in your spiritual essence. Each chosen one comes to this plane with a specific mission, a divine purpose that is intrinsically linked to the collective evolution of consciousness. This purpose is not something external to be found, but an internal coding to be activated and expressed. The restlessness you have felt throughout your life, that persistent feeling that there is something important you must accomplish, is not common anxiety or dissatisfaction. It is your encoded purpose calling for expression. The particular interests that have always attracted you, the skills that came naturally to you, the recurring themes in your life, all are clues about your divine purpose. They are not coincidences, but deliberately placed signposts on your path. This purpose has been kept hidden until now because its full realization requires the complete integration of the other gifts. It's like the final piece of a sacred puzzle that can only be placed when all the others are in position. Now that you are in the process of integrating your gifts, your purpose is emerging in your consciousness. You will begin to feel an increasing clarity about your specific mission and a powerful drive to fulfill it. The ninth universal law of the chosen. Your divine purpose is the supreme expression of all your integrated gifts, benefiting not only you, but the entire collective consciousness. Tenth and final revelation. You have the ability to transcend the illusory separation and experience the fundamental unity. The deepest of all the gifts of the chosen is the ability to dissolve the barriers of separate perception and directly experience the truth of universal interconnectedness. This transcendent perception reveals that all apparent separations between you and others, between humanity and nature, between consciousness and matter, are illusions of a conditioned mind. Have you ever experienced moments of deep connection, instances when the barriers seemed to disappear and you felt one with everything around you? Maybe during an extraordinary sunset amidst the wild nature, during a profound musical experience, or in moments of authentic intimacy. These were not just emotional moments. They were glimpses of the fundamental reality that your gift of unified perception briefly revealed. This gift was kept veiled because it requires an extraordinarily stable and flexible ego structure. The direct experience of fundamental unity can be disintegrating for a rigid or fragmented ego. Now that you have developed the necessary integration and flexibility of the ego, this gift is emerging. You will begin to experience increasing states of connection and unity, recognizing your inseparable nature from all existence. The 10th universal law of the chosen. Separation is a temporary perceptual illusion, and you possess the divine ability to see through it to the underlying unified truth. Now take a moment, breathe deeply, and allow these revelations to find their place within you. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the pulse of the divine energy that has always been there waiting for your recognition. The veil was lifted. The truths have been shared. What will you choose to do with this sacred knowledge now? How will you integrate the understanding that you have always been a being of extraordinary divine power, just waiting for the right moment to awaken? Reflect for a moment on which of these revelations touched your soul most deeply. Which truth resonated like a celestial bell within your being, awakening a recognition that transcends mere intellectual understanding? Share in the comments below which revelation has most deeply awakened something in you. This act is not just a comment. It is an energetic declaration, a milestone in your awakening journey, and a way to connect with other chosen ones who are awakening simultaneously around the world. If these words have illuminated something within you, if you felt that unmistakable resonance of truth being recognized by your soul, subscribe now to the channel To Be and To Exist. Turn on notifications and leave your like as an affirmation of your commitment to your continuous awakening. Remember, you are not alone on this sacred journey. We are many awakening simultaneously, each with our unique gifts, all connected in the great tapestry of evolving consciousness. Until we meet again, keep your light shining. The world needs your divine light now more than ever. Namaste. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share your insights from today with us in the comments below. Namaste.